50 geography facts 99% of people don't know. 1. Canada has more lakes than the rest of the world combined. Canada contains over 2 million lakes. Scientists estimate that around 60 of the world's lakes are inside Canada's borders. 2. There's a desert in Antarctica. Antarctica is technically the world's largest desert because deserts are defined by low precipitation, not heat. 3. Russia spans 11 time zones. Russia is so large that people can watch the sunrise in one part of the country while others are still in the previous day. 4. Africa is in all 4 hemispheres. Africa is crossed by both the equator and the prime meridian, placing parts of it in the northern, southern, eastern, and western hemispheres. 5. The world's quietest room is in Minnesota. The anechoic chamber at Orfield Laboratories in the United States absorbs nearly all sound. People reportedly begin hearing their own heartbeat after a few minutes inside. 6. Mount Everest grows every year. Mount Everest rises by a few millimeters annually because tectonic plates beneath the Himalayas continue pushing upward. 7. Australia is wider than the moon. Australia measures roughly 4,000 kilometers across, while the moon's diameter is about 474 kilometers. 8. There's a place where 4 countries meet at one point. Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, and Zimbabwe nearly intersect at a single spot in southern Africa. 9. Greenland is mostly ice, but Iceland is greener. Greenland was named strategically by Vikings to attract settlers, while Iceland actually has greener landscapes. 10. A river in South America boils naturally. The boiling river in Peru can reach temperatures near boiling point due to geothermal heating. 11. The Sahara used to be green. Sahara once had rivers, forests, and animals like giraffes and hippos thousands of years ago. 12. China and Russia are only a few meters apart in places. In some regions, the border between China and Russia is separated only by a river. 13. Norway has a town where the sun doesn't set for months. Parts of Norway experience the midnight sun, where daylight lasts 24 hours during summer. 14. The Dead Sea is shrinking rapidly. Dead Sea loses over a meter of water annually because surrounding rivers are heavily diverted. 15. Japan moves every year. Japan sits on major tectonic plates and shifts slightly due to seismic activity. 16. The Amazon rainforest creates its own rain. Amazon rainforest releases huge amounts of moisture into the atmosphere, helping generate rainfall across the region. 17. Mongolia is the least densely populated country. Mongolia has vast open landscapes with only a few people per square kilometer. 18. There's a town in Spain under a giant rock. Sentinel de las Bodegas in Spain has homes and streets built directly beneath enormous rock overhang. 19. The Pacific Ocean is shrinking. The tectonic plates surrounding the Pacific are gradually closing in, causing the ocean basin to slowly decrease in size. 20. A lake beneath Antarctica has been sealed for millions of years. Lake Vostok under Antarctica has remained isolated beneath thick ice for an estimated 15 million years. 21. Finland has more saunas than cars. Finland has around 3 million saunas for a population of roughly 5.5 million people. 22. The Nile once flowed in the opposite direction. Ancient geological shifts caused parts of the Nile system to reverse millions of years ago. 23. Venezuela has the world's tallest waterfall. Angel Falls drops nearly 1,000 meters from a tabletop mountain. 24. Some islands disappear every day. Tiny sand islands in places like the Maldives constantly form and vanish due to tides and shifting ocean currents. 25. Earth's longest mountain chain is underwater. The mid-ocean ridge stretches about 65,000 kilometers beneath the oceans, making it longer than any mountain range on land. Geography facts interval. 2 facts 2,650. 26. Libya contains one of the driest places on Earth. Some areas in Libya can go decades without measurable rainfall. 27. There's a pink lake in Australia. Lake Hillier in Australia naturally appears bubblegum pink due to algae and salt-loving bacteria. 28. The Earth isn't perfectly round. Our planet bulges slightly at the equator because of rotation, making it an oblate spheroid. 29. Alaska is both the westernmost and easternmost U.S. state because the Aleutian Islands cross the 180 degrees Alaska meridian. Stretches into the eastern hemisphere. 30. There's a place in Chile where it almost never rains. The Atacama Desert is so dry that some weather stations have never recorded rain. 31. Indonesia has over 17,000 islands. Indonesia is the world's largest island nation. 32. Lake Baikal holds enormous amounts of fresh water. Lake Baikal contains around 20 of Earth's unfrozen freshwater. 33. Dubai imported sand for construction despite being surrounded by desert. Dubai imported special sand because desert sand is too smooth for concrete. 34. The Vatican is the world's smallest country. Vatican City is only about 0.49 square kilometers. 35. New Zealand was one of the last places humans settled. New Zealand was likely settled by Polynesians less than 1,000 years ago. 36. There's a gravity hill in India at Magnetic Hill in India. Cars appear to roll uphill because of an optical illusion. 37. The Congo River is incredibly deep. Congo River reaches depths over 220 meters in some places. 38. Iceland runs mostly on renewable energy. Iceland uses geothermal and hydroelectric power for nearly all electricity generation. 39. France has territories on multiple continents. France controls overseas regions in South America, the Caribbean, Africa, and the Pacific. Remember to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the video. 40. There's a hidden cave larger than city block. Son Doong Cave in Vietnam is so massive it contains forests, rivers, and weather systems inside. 41. The longest place name on Earth is in New Zealand. A hill in New Zealand has an 85-letter Maori name. 42. Bolivia has a mirrored desert during rainy seasons. Sala de Uyuni in Bolivia reflects the sky so perfectly it looks endless. 43. The United Kingdom once lost a war in under an hour. The Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896 involving United Kingdom lasted roughly 38 to 45 minutes. 44. There are more people in Tokyo than in Canada. Tokyo metropolitan area has over 37 million residents. 45. Some countries have no rivers. Places like Saudi Arabia lack permanent rivers because of extremely dry climates. 46. Antarctica contains most of Earth's freshwater ice. About 70% of the world's freshwater is locked in the ice sheets of Antarctica. 47. Nepal's flag is not rectangular. Nepal is the only nation with a national flag made from two stacked triangles. 48. There's a city with almost no cars. Giethoorn in Netherlands is famous for canals and walking paths instead of roads. 49. The Earth has a heartbeat. Scientists detect low-frequency vibrations caused by ocean waves interacting with the seafloor around the globe. 50. Every continent is getting farther apart. Tectonic plates constantly move, meaning the shape of Earth's continents is slowly changing all the time. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe to see more content like this, and check out my channel for more fact videos.